Hey guys! So before we get started, just wanted to give you guys a quick tip considering that the market is currently depreciating. Now would be a great time to invest in a couple of stocks. Click the link in the description to kickstart your investment journey. Now, in today's segment, it's all about the baddest of the baddest, Viola Davis. But before we get started, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell. Today's segment was inspired by the newly released episode of How to Get Away with Murder on April 2nd. Watch till the end, guys, to hear a brief message. Viola Davis was born on August 11, 1965 in St. Matthews, South Carolina. Viola Davis is a renowned American actress and producer. She is the daughter of Mary Alice and Dan Davis. At only 2 months old, Viola Davis, her parents, and some of her siblings moved to Central Falls, Rhode Island. Many may not know, but Viola Davis's mother was also an activist during the civil rights movement, and at the age of only 2, Davis was taken to jail with her mother after she was arrested during a civil rights protest. As Jamaicans would say, she bad from Shaban. Although Viola is living lavishly now, much can't be said for her childhood as she grew up, and I quote, in abject poverty and dysfunction. Viola attended Central Falls High School, where her love for stage acting evolved. This love sprung into Viola Davis's enrollment in the federal Trio Upward Bound and Trio Student Support Services programs at the Young People's School for the Performing Arts in West Warwick, Rhode Island. While attending the Rhode Island College, she majored in performing arts, after which Viola Davis attended the Juilliard School for 4 years. Viola Davis's acting career started in 1996 when she played a nurse who passes a vial of blood to Timothy Houghton in the film The Substance of Fire. And that was only the beginning, as Davis played Tanya in the film King Hedley 2. And for her outstanding portrayal, she won the Tony Award and the Drama Desk Award in 2001. And do you guys remember The Help? Well, in 2008, Viola Davis played the role of Abilene Clark, a housemaid in 1960s Mississippi. This major role allowed Viola to channel both her mother and grandmother, stating that, and I quote, "I feel like I brought my mom to life. I've channeled her spirit. I channeled the spirit of my grandmother, and I've kind of paid homage to how they've contributed to my life and the lives of so many people." Close quote. And for those of you that don't know, before moving to Rhode Island, Mrs. Mary Alice was a maid, factory worker, and homemaker. For her outstanding performance, Viola received 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards, as well as her 2nd Academy Award nomination. To add to her many accolades, Viola Davis was not only named Most Influential People in the World by Times Magazine, but was also named as Glamour's Film Actress of the Year by Glamour Magazine. She also was presented with the Women's in Films Crystal Award, and on June 25, 2012, Viola Davis had been selected to receive stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2013. And I had the great privilege of taking a picture of it on my visit to Hollywood in 2018. Shortly after, Viola Davis reunited with the Help director Tate Taylor in Get On Up, a bio of James Brown, playing Brown's mother. And for all of us people who live in clueless land, her 3-year-old daughter Genesis also appeared in the movie. Amongst her many roles in films such as Ocean 11, Law and Order SVU and Criminal Intent, Scandal, The Woman King, Fences, just to name a few. The role that adds the icing on the cake in her roles as the baddest HBIC is Annalise Keating in the Shondaland production series How to Get Away with Murder. Being the strong, driven Nubian queen that she is, Viola Davis, and I quote, became the first Black woman of any nationality to win the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series for her lead role on How to Get Away with Murder. Can we please raise a glass for her? And by the way, she won that award twice. And she also won 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Drama Series in 2014 and 2015. Adding to her many accomplishments, Viola Davis wrote a sequel to the classic picture book Corduroy, titled Corduroy Takes a Bow, which was published on September 4th, 2018. Harvard University also awarded Viola Davis with the Artist of the Year Award and won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, the Golden Globe Award for the Best Supporting Actress, the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role, and the BAFTA Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Aside from being an actress, Viola Davis is the wife to Julius Tenen and mother to her daughter Genesis. She is also an activist and philanthropist, giving back to her community in unimaginable ways. Viola Davis is a remarkable human being that is doing extraordinary things both on screen and behind the scenes. And we are so happy we have the opportunity to talk about her on this segment. Her belief is that no child should go hungry, and I quote, "Everyone should be a child and grow up and have a chance at the American dream," close quote. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and don't forget to click the Robinhood link below to kickstart your investment journey. See you guys next time.